Morning, everyone. We're going to be heading down to South Beach, one of my favorite places on the planet to go train. One of the equipment's actually there and open and available. Just so you guys can see what we actually eat for breakfast, or I guess you could say mid-lunch because I've been up since 5. A little bowl of check, probably 3 servings in there. Plenty of carbs to get the thing moving. And we're going to go do some shoulders and arms today. So I'm just going to I never really make any video on training. And as I get older, I want to be able to look back and remember some of my training days. So let's eat this food and head to the beach. And we will go get a fun-ass shoulder session in. Catch you at the beach. All right, we're going to see how well the mic actually picks up the audio today. But we're at my favorite spot, which is Muscle Beach, South Beach, Miami. Got 2 crates over here that have all the weights containing, everything from 45, 35, 25, all the weights you could possibly need. You got kettlebells, you got dumbbells, and then you have all the free hanging stuff, dips, all body movement kind of stuff. Stoked to get a quick workout in, and we're going to do some shoulders and arms, and it's going to be a good sesh. All right, hopefully you guys can actually see all that. But typically what I like to start off with is overhead press, which is one of my favorite movements, actually. Everyone likes bench and everything of that sort, but I love the overhead press movement as a whole. So do a little bit of warm-up set. Good footing here out in this fun sand. All right, let's get into the first working set of 3. 3 sets of 5. Overhead press. Crucial movement for strength. No, strict press has to actually be strict. Can't be kipping up with your legs, bullshit like that. It needs to be completely stripped. The most you can do is hip hinge. As long as the knees stay locked, it's a real movement. Alrighty, let's get this second set in. Last light work set of 5. I'd love to be able to take my shirt off and enjoy getting an even tan today, but unfortunately I didn't bring my hat. So that's going to be the vibes that we got for today. Like I said, glutes extremely tight, wrists as straight as you can get them. Tight grip. Deep breath, brace. Oh, the vibes of training out here will never be matched, thankfully. You know what I've come to realize is a beautiful thing? When you stop giving a shit about other people when they're around you, in the sense of, hey, I want to come out here and do some bicep curls. All the weights are gone, so what do? I feel like a douchebag. Mainly because I'm not in a rack and I have a squat bar with weight on both sides, and I'm curling it. But I don't have the dumbbells that I need necessarily to go ahead and do my side laterals or my curls, so this will have to do for now. So let's get some sets in. Probably just do 3 sets of 10 with this. Maybe a little bit more depending on how I'm feeling. Just imagine I had some TRT or steroids to be on like all these guys nowadays, the level that I could be at naturally, or not natural anymore, but people are claiming TRT and testosterone replacement. I think at a certain age,
it can be considered natural once your like test gets below a certain level, which also blows my mind because nowadays the doctors are now considering 200 to be a low test when back in the day 600-700 was actually a low test. By no means am I super deeply educated on it, but I know the standards. And what I do need to know is actually what my test is. So I think one of the upcoming videos we're going to have what my levels are at. I'm curious to see if I'm above 700-800 naturally still. So I'm 28 years old, 205 pounds, and I'm just curious as to what my levels might be at. So let's get into our second set here. Don't need much of a rest, you know, because I'm natural. Fast backwards right there. Actually, one of the first videos I ever filmed out here with everyone else's training. Normally I tend to give a shit, but it's incredible. I truthfully do not care at all. I do want my hat, I'm not gonna lie, I do want my hat, but all things considered, I'm not too bothered by it. Let's rest up, get another set in, and we'll get to some side laterals. Quick and easy. 3 sets. We'll probably do 3 sets of side lateral, and somewhere along the lines of probably 35-ish kilogram. I don't know if we're gonna have the dumbbells. 25-ish kilogram kettlebells, and we'll see what we can do with that. Same weight, different movement. Let's do some rear delt flies. Got to work on them delts as well. I don't have all the stuff I'd use in a commercial gym, like an actual lay-down bench, so I could do my my rear delts the way I'd like to do them with the movements that I like. But we'll do a gym session. I just don't like being and obstructing other people's way at the gym. So this is like the best way I can film and not use other people for my content. More or less, just do what I'm actually doing for my content. So that's my goal. I don't like to be in other people's way. So let's do it. Unless we're squatting heavy, because no one gives a fuck then. Doesn't require too much energy. That's wild. It's just like coming out here and realizing, like, when you do actually watch the movie Scarface, you can hear me. One of the actual side doors on this hotel from Scarface over there. So it's just stair set that went up, turned around, and came straight back up the other way. And it's funny because going back up the other way is part of that hotel is completely gone, blocked off. So it's like, yeah, even though it was a movie, we're just gonna block all this shit off. It's just due to the brutality of what had taken place there, which I find so interesting. So super cool. But yeah, man, this is a great solid session. I'm loving the beach right now. It's a good happy place, and it's a place where you can come out and work pretty hard. So let's get this final set in, because we got some serious training to do here in a sec. I'm going to do one more set, actually, but we're going to try to get out 20 reps. So I'm going to do a contrary to what I just said. Sometimes I could be a little a hypocrite to myself, even though I just said something. We're going to try to shoot for 20 reps right here, static. If I start to struggle around the 16, 18 mark, we're just going to do 2 more and get to 20 like I said. So let's do it. Try to not kip as much as possible. I'm on the beach. It's a little bit of a different environment. $19, $19, $20 without even struggling. Alright, not that I necessarily want to do muscle ups, but I feel like it's kind of mandatory for me to at least do some. I did do 6 sets of 10 on pull-ups yesterday, so back is a little fried, but I definitely want to get some sort of pull-ups in. And I want to see if we could do a good 5, 6 muscle ups depending on how my back feels right now. So let's have a quick sesh. One of my least liked movements for like the last 4 years, until I realized how beneficial they were actually for my shoulders. So I'm kind of stoked to actually be doing these again. And actually when I'm in the gym, I'm doing anywhere between 2 45s attached to my waist and a 10 or for like 10 to 12 reps, or I'm doing 145 for 15 reps. So no weighted dip should be pretty easy. We'll probably do about 5 sets of that. We'll see how she feels. And then we gotta run. Then we gotta go for a 2-mile run. Barefoot on the sand, which, who's never looking forward to that? Sammy Sulek boy is a heavy boy. I like to see him throw down 20 dips for how strong that motherfucker is on overhead press. Not even over press bench and everything of that sort. Bet you could do a solid 15. What does he weigh, 240? 245? What's crazy is he literally has, what do you think about it? He has solid muscle, but I don't know if I'm taller or not, but he literally has 30 pounds on me. Is he 235, 245? It's like 30, 40 pounds, something like that. But I'll match his weight with the dip thing, with the weighted belt, and we can have some fun. Actually, shout out to you, buddy. Thanks for inspiring me to actually not give a absolute shit of what anyone else is doing around me and just focus on myself and come out here and actually want to record some of my training sessions. It's nice to know that when people actually look, you just don't care. So let's get another set. Let's get another set in. God bless. figure out one more ender workout. Oh, there's one that I know I'm gonna hate, but I'm willing to actually do. So, used to be a men's physique end trainer for me, so I don't know if I want to do it, but we'll give her a go. Let's go do it. Fortunately, as I'm walking in there, someone took the 35s out of my hand. So we got the 12 kilograms, 26 pounds. So we're gonna do 3 sets. This is all gonna be, we're gonna do 2 sets. This is all gonna be straight. So we're gonna do side lateral, each arm. Then I'm going to do overhead press, 1 arm at a time, 10 reps. And then I'm going to do 1 arm rear delt at a time. And since this really is not a dumbbell, it's a kettlebell clearly, not gonna do curls with it. But I might try to do some forward raises, but overhead press will do the exact same thing. There's no need for this. So let's get to it. We got 2 sets of this. Note you, I'm doing this workout all in a row. One set, completely done. 1 more to go. And honestly, considering how light this is, we're just gonna go right back into it. Finish off the workout strong. All right, that concludes it. Let's go get a little pose down physique finish inside of a good lit, dark environment. Since the lighting's probably actually good in here. The workout is complete, but the training is not done. We got mobility work to do. I like going to this spot over here. And we got like 25, 30 minutes worth of actual mobility work because these splits ain't gonna learn themselves. So this is harder than the actual workout itself. Peace out, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.